what are men doing wrong today in dating, in your opinion? Like, what's something that you think that the men need to fix? We'll start with you.
I feel that the men, hmm, I feel that they should try to court women better, or at least try courting women. I feel like rather than trying to be physical with her off the bat, like expecting like a kiss after the first date or whatever, or something done because you spent a little money on her, should not be really taken into consideration anymore. They should definitely try to like wait on the woman, be patient with her, try to actually like invest in her a bit before expecting anything.
Do you think that guys should, courting is very a traditional manly thing. Do you think that guys should be courting women that aren't traditionally feminine?
When you say not traditionally feminine, what do you?
Like women that aren't virgins, women that, go out on girls' nights, women that, girls on girls' trips, women that have bikini pictures all over their Instagram. All these things,
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans, all these things are signs that a girl is not a traditional woman. Like a traditional woman is very chaste, very, very feminine, doesn't argue, doesn't, does like very, very in their feminine energy to where they're not trying to be a leader. Like they're very much just happy being like kind of not, I'm not going to say under the man, but willing to let him be the leader. That's something that's very rare today. A lot of women are boss women. A lot of women, they make the money. They're the breadwinners. They're the ones, like if we look at statistics, women out earn men in major cities. Women are graduating from college at a 10% higher rate. If we look at everything, women are bosses today, which isn't attractive. And guys don't want to court a woman that is doing something that's unattractive. You got to remember, it's very attractive to y'all for a guy to have certain traits, but sometimes y'all think that we think that's attractive in y'all too, and that's just not the case. Like I'm telling you the truth as a guy that makes very good money. Guys that are wealthy or guys that are in the top 10% or in the top 10% of looks,
No.
they don't care about those
Something
things.
real quick.
Yeah,
Can
go
I
ahead.
interject?
Yeah, go ahead.
I have to disagree with you because my man actually finds it very attractive that I go out and I'm building my own career for myself, that I am a strong woman, the confidence that I hold, because I do nude modeling. My parents know, they're very proud of me, they don't care, but I don't think that it means that I deserve to be treated any less.
I don't say
What?
nobody said that you should be treated less. All I said is that you won't have the same options as certain women. So there's a certain type of guys that like I said, I was saying everything from my personal, from a top 10%, a guy who makes high income and stuff. Those type of guys, most of them don't want to deal with a girl who wants to be their own career or wants to be a career woman or be a boss babe or care more about
I gotta
her own
disagree.
hustle more than him. And you could say from your, like, here's the thing, you could definitely be what's the thing, exception to the rule. You could definitely be an exception to the rule. Everything I'm gonna say on the show isn't ever gonna be 1,000%. This is
Yeah,
the
of
rule.
course.
But the thing is, if we're looking at, like I said, I always say, if we lined up 100 women, most women are hypergamous. They want a guy that makes the same, if not more than them. So when we look at all the stats and we look at that, y'all want 53%, y'all want 53% more than y'all in income. Then, like, I mean, that's just the facts. Like, we can't argue against the facts that women usually want to be with somebody who's a leader. And guys, if we look at those top guys, if we look at who they're choosing and stuff like that, they're not choosing all the boss babes. There's tons of women that are making tons of money and they can't lock down a guy. I know I've had so many girls on this show that make over $100,000 a year and they can't lock down men for the life of them because guys are not attracted to money. You're young. And you still have your youth. That's something that your man is probably very much attracted to. And don't get me wrong, it's a good thing. Some guys do want a woman that is a hustler in different ways and stuff. There's certain guys that really like that. I just don't think that most guys are like that, though. Most guys, if they're really on their grind, if they're really good at making money, we don't give a fuck about our girls' money at all. Like, not even the slightest, even slightly, because how much I make per hour compared to how much my girl makes per hour isn't even close to the same. Like, not even close to the same. So it's like I might as well go work more because I'm gonna make way more per hour, and that's just how it usually goes down to. Did you have something else to say?
I was gonna say like my own experiences. Even though like I make a lot of money, more money than a lot of guys, I tend to attract those 10 percenters, and what they always tell me is, I love that that you make your own money and you can take care of yourself and you're not after me for my money. That's what that shows
See, this
them,
is what's
and they
really
appreciate it.
sad today. This is a very, very sad thing that happens all the time. What y'all don't realize is guys lie all the time to you. All the time. All the time. There's no reason for a guy to ever be honest with you because most guys want sex. Most guys have an end goal. And this is what's really sad, and this makes me so sad. The guy who's a really good guy, who's being honest with you and everything like that, and the guy who is just trying to fuck, they both look exactly the same. They both say the exact same thing. You could never tell the fucking difference. You can never tell the difference. That's what's so sad and scary for a woman. I actually had a girl on the show. Her name was Torsha. Shout out to Torsha. And one of the big things that she talks about all the time is y'all are lied to all the time. Women today are lied to like fucking crazy because we don't want to piss you off. Guys lie because we don't want to miss out on sex. I tell y'all the truth here because I got a beautiful girlfriend and there's no reason for me to not be honest with you. There's nothing for me. There's no benefit to me to lie to y'all. Okay, so I can tell y'all the truth like a father or an uncle or a cousin or a brother. I can tell y'all it like that because there's no benefit to me to try to fucking lie to you. Most guys are going to lie to y'all. Most of your guy friends, a lot of guys will lie and say whatever it takes to possibly maybe get pussy one day or try to get it right then at the time. And that's what sucks. Like, a lot of guys don't have the option to sit there and tell the truth. Like, I tell the truth because I'm not scared. I know that I would be fine regardless. Even if me and my girl broke up tomorrow, I would still be fine. I'm not worried about the words that I say. I would still have options, which most guys, though, they're fighting so hard to get pussy, they are so scared to say that shit. They're so scared to say what I'm saying to you, because it literally, think about it. A lot of women are like, oh, he just said that, never fucking him ever. Think about how many guys are so scared because of that. I'm not scared to say it though, you know. But did you have something else that you were gonna say earlier though?
Going back to they don't want women to make at least some money or at least something up to what they make. I feel like most guys that I see or talk to or hear from usually say like they want somebody like within the same tax bracket as them. They want to like be able to go out and not have to worry about like the woman saying off the bat, oh, that she doesn't want to pay or anything, that they want somebody like on an equal level as them.
So once again, I'm telling y'all, honestly, guys are saying this shit because they just want sex. If they said the opposite, sometimes it cuts them out from sex. So if you say what women want to hear, what you're saying, you're more likely to get what you want. Like, oh, they're not going to say what I said because it looks bad. So, and here's the thing though, if you make good money or something like that, that's for you, okay? When a guy makes really good money, it's for both of us, okay? So like it's way different. Like everything that we're going to talk about tonight, you know, we need to just start with realizing that men and women are completely different, and that our dating, like how we date, is completely different. So like you might be attracted to certain things, you might be attracted to a guy that's a provider and certain things, but that doesn't mean that I'm attracted to the same things in you. I'm looking for youth. I'm looking for nurturing. I'm looking for somebody that's going to be an amazing mother and an amazing wife to give my last name. Something that is my legacy, that my ancestors literally fought their entire life to get to where I'm alive right now. Why would I want to give that to somebody that, you know, isn't worth it? So when you think like a man in that way, you start to realize, oh, that's why they don't want a woman that's going to be a boss and want to try to be equal with them in the household and all that stuff. And I would say it's actually the biggest red flag ever if he's trying to be equal with you. The biggest. Don't ever do build a man if a guy makes less than you or something like that. Don't ever do that stuff, because that is a red flag. He's basically okay with the woman being the breadwinner, being the provider, when he's naturally not supposed to be doing that. He's going to end up taking advantage of you if you do that. He's definitely not a masculine man if he's doing that. So like women should avoid guys that are like, I want to be equal, or yeah, let's split the bill. Too, that's the biggest red flag ever. You should be running out the door. Like that.
Hey y'all, Sergio here. I just want to mention I've created a completely free guide that shows you exactly how I went from having low confidence and being painfully awkward around women to easily meeting and dating numerous high quality desirable women in real life without the use of any dating apps or social media. So if you're struggling to get out there, if you have approach anxiety or don't know what to say or how to interact with women to make them want you, and are sick of using dating apps with low value girls that hundreds of other guys have been chatting with, click the link in the description below to grab your free guide right now. And if you want private mentorship with me personally to help guide you every step of the way in this process, check out my mentorship program in the description too. I would be happy to help you reach your dating goals and overcome any obstacle you may face. And trust me, if I can do it, you can do it too. I hope to see you soon. Peace out.